my projects if you want to, but I am going to introduce myself. This is Monica Gioberti with Stampin' with Monica, and welcome to my weekly card class. And as you can see here tonight, I'm using the inked and tiled stamp set for my class. I decided to use this one. And also because my August Crafty class kit, it's going to be with the inked and tiled bundle that will include the stamp set, the punch. We're going to use the punches. And for those of you that do not know what my crafty kit is, it's a monthly kit that I design, projects that I design, choosing one stamp set or a bundle. In this case is the inked and tile bundle, and you can find it in the annual catalog right here, page 94 and 95. And part of the supplies that you will receive will be designer series paper, ribbon, and an embellishment. I will design 4 projects. You will get to make 2 of each for a total of 8. Sometime I add something extra, and just to, you know, thank my supporters, my customers. And if you this is a subscription, so there's a PayPal subscription, and if you subscribe for 6 consecutive months, then you'll receive a $25 gift certificate from me. So you get to spend it on what you have, what you will like. It's up to $25. If you go over, you cover the difference and the shipping and tax on everything. And but you can also decide to just take the class. Okay, it doesn't have to be, it's not mandatory that you join the club. I will consider a club when somebody has purchased the class or attended the class for 6 consecutive months. Usually we meet in my studio at here at the last Saturday of each month. The date might change depending on what's going on in my life, or if there's a holiday or something, but usually it is with the last Saturday. You come in, you create the projects, and off you go. But you can also take these to go, and if you're part of the club, the cost is $34 for pickup, porch pickup, or in person, and it is $40 shipped if you're part of the club. And if you're just purchasing a one-time here and there, the cost is $37, and shipped is a $42. There is going to be a change in pricing, but that will it will, you know, it will be for new subscribers, and so I will let you know, but it's not going to be immediate because I realize that everything is going up in price. Even the shipping is awful. But anyways, so this is what I'm using for my crafty club or crafty kit for August. So that's why I am showing this. But my designs for tonight are going to be completely different because I am not going to use the designer series paper, and I'm not using this ribbon. And I try to force myself to create cards without designer series paper, but this designer series paper pack is to die for. That's why those that will take the class will receive at least half a pack of the designer series paper, the ribbon, and then some kind of embellishment. Okay, here we go. Now, let me tell you how you can get the class for free for this week. And it's for you to place an order of $40 before shipping and tax, and you will receive the supplies to create the 6 card. I show you 3 designs. You will get supplies to make 6 of them. But and if you go over $60, you will receive the supplies and the embellishments that I'm using tonight on the cards. And because this is my birthday month, August is my birthday month, I want to celebrate with you, and I want to gift you. So if your order is over 60, so this is an extra. special one, you will receive also as my birthday special free product from the new mini catalog that is going to be released to customers on September 6th. So obviously I cannot place the order now for that, because as usual for my classes, you will get the free gift and everything at the end of the month. So in this case, it will be when the catalog will be released, so that I can order multiple of the free products. Now, you have to use this host if you're interested. The host is 2ZY4WJ7P, and this is the host code for August. So you would just need to use this one. If you don't use it, I will not consider you into the account to receive the class, because this tells me, if you use this, tells me that you want to receive the packet. One other thing that I need to remind you, if you placed qualifying orders in July that were $50 or more, you should have received bonus coupons. If you want to and those were $5 each. You might have one, you might have two, you might have multiples. You will have the chance to redeem them by the end of August, by August 31st. After that date, Stampin' Up! Is not going to give you that option. And when we're talking about the amount is $40 after the $5 apply. So let's say, so in this case, you will have to place an order that is $45, because $5 they do get deducted. Okay, so your order has to be $45 in order for you to qualify for the class, and your order has to be over $65 in order to qualify for everything, and also for my ordering special, like I say here. Okay, then on top of this, that is my birthday present to you, I am working toward spending time at the beach in Mexico next year, and this is the incentive trip that Stampin' Up! Is offering to demonstrators or heavy discount shoppers that qualify. So we need to qualify, and how can I do that is with your help. And so what I'm going to do, and this is going to go for the entire month of August, you will get entries into prize drawings that I will draw in September. And so you will get one entry for each new class registration. So each, if you're in the club, okay, they already get their perk. But if you for any other class that I will put out, then you get one entry. If you're not on my email list, you get one entry if you join my email list. If you bring in new friends to me, you get two entries. If you're placing the order that is over $60, remember, if you're using your bonus days, has to be over 65, you get two entries. And if you join the club, the Crafty Club, you get 3 entries. What am I giving away? I'm giving away a big embossing and die cutting machine, the big one, and $100 shopping spree with me. Okay, so this is how you get the entries. I will tally everything, I will keep track, and then do the drawing on September 6th. Okay, but you need to do all these or just a few of them to get entered. Okay, and this is my way of thanking you for supporting me and helping me to reach my goal. Okie dokie. So let's go and let's start with stamping. Tonight I'm also using the sketched plaid stamp set for this one, okay? Here we go. Let's start with the first one. And as I said, I did not use designer series paper for my class tonight, so I forced myself. And so I am going to start with this. So this is the set of supplies that you will receive if you qualify for the card class. And also you will receive an envelope, obviously. Okay, this is what you get, all prepped. What you will need to provide is your stamp set and inks, or substitute with whatever you have at home. Okay, that's completely fine, because as you can see, there's pretty much blank piece of very vanilla, where you can stamp whatever stamps with whatever stamp set you have, and even whichever ink, because I think any ink, you know, that is in the pink or in the green will work. Okay, so this is the cover, the card base that we're gonna fold, and I hope my comments are coming on, because yes, because I don't want to do like last night, and I forgot that the 3 cards that I'm designing tonight will go home with 3 lucky ladies or gentlemen, whoever is watching. Nancy, I'm still working. I am still working. I'm close, but not as close as I would like to be. So that's why I am trying my best. But so as I was saying, these cards will go home, and so in order for you to enter the drawing, you need to be present till the end, until the time we do the drawing, and your comments will get you into the drawing. Okay, so we have a card base in Mossy Meadow, we have a layer in a Petal Pink, and this is Blackberry Bliss. Okay, the ink that I'm using for this card is Blackberry Bliss, Mossy Meadow, Petal Pink. Let me grab it. And Memento. So I'm using all the colors that match with the cardstock. Okay, so let me work on this one first. And we're going to put away, we're going to stamp on this using the big stamp. So this is the big sketched plaid stamp set, and this is mounted on the biggest block that we have. Okay, so it's right here, and I like it because we don't have the Stampin'Up anymore, so I'm using the big block like we used to do before we had the Stampin'Up. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna take my ink and I'm going to lightly press on my stamp, because remember, these are pretty juicy. And I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper that I had here. I printed a bunch of stuff wrong. So as you can see, it's kind of a crooked. So I'm trying to line up the lines like so. Then I'm putting something on top, and I'm pressing. Okay. This is the best way that I found using the big blocks and the big stamps. You do like so, press, and then let's see what it comes to be. And this is what you get, okay? So this is your plaid. I am not worried about this because I'm gonna cover quite a bit. So that goes away, and let me clean it because we're just gonna use it for this card. But of course, if you don't have this stamp set, you can omit this part and just leave it. Leave the cardstock as is. Okay, so here we go. And then, you know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna grab my scissors and I'm gonna give it a little bit of a texture, because lately I don't like things too flat, so something to do. So as you can see, I am just doing this, and voila, this is what you have done. Then I'm taking my card base, and that is gonna go over here, and we're just gonna, I think I did regular, yes, so that is gonna be layered straight like so. Then we're gonna take this, and it's gonna go sideways because you know me. Okay, and this, I don't do anything to it, like so. Then I'm taking this strip, and this strip is gonna go right there as straight as possible. Okay, so this part is easy peasy, right? This is mossy meadow, and this strip is in old olive. Okay, try to be straight, and here we go. Okay, so this part is done, and now we're going to stamp. We're going to take this piece of Very Vanilla. We're going to take the big leaf that is part of the stamp set, okay, right here. And I love the way this stamp set stamps. Okay, it's wonderful. And now we're going to be messy. We're going to take our mossy meadow, okay, so I'm going to ink and stamp off quite a bit because this is ink. Do you see how beautifully it stamps? So I'm going to do this, and then there, okay, and then off again, and I'm going to do this, and then there, okay, then off again, pressing there, okay, and then one extra here. So I'm kind of giving a little bit of looks like it is a little bit of grass in there, okay, like so. And now we're gonna take the big flower, and we are going to take, you could do this in two ways. You can use the Stampin' Bright markers, or what I did, I took my blueberry, not blueberry, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm inking just the flowers there, and this is Blackberry Bliss. And then I'm taking this marker. Remember, these markers are the one that you want to use on your stamps, and not the blends, okay? And it doesn't matter because both of them are dark inks, so it doesn't matter if I am going over a little bit there, okay, like so. And then we're going to stamp here one time, okay, and then I'm going to repeat the process, or this time I'm going to do it with just the marker, as you can see, so you can see how it works. You don't have to press hard, you just need to go over your stamp, okay? Don't use your tip, the tip of your, just use the side. And then we're gonna go with this, and here. So during the for the class, we're gonna work on, for this crafty kit, we're gonna work a lot with the markers, okay? And then this is gonna go down here, okay? There we go. So that is it. And let me see if I need to stamp the inside of the card. I think so. Yep. I should have kept everything. And make sure that you stamp in the correct orientation, because this is a card that goes, what is that? Landscape, portrait, landscape. So you want to make sure that it is stamped the same way that it's stamped in the front, or the orientation is the same. Okay. And then you can huff and puff on it if you want to, and voila. Okay, so this is done. Let me clean it, and let's put the card together. Okay, so this goes into the inside of our card. So this is pretty simple, right? As far as the card, make sure that you're putting the right side. Voila. And then this one, we're gonna put dimensionals on. Let me find my sheet of dimensional. I'm gonna use all my bits and pieces here. Never throw away anything on the edges. Those are good to use. Remember, doesn't matter if they're not perfect in the shape, but they stick. Okay, and then this one is gonna go like so. Voila. And then you'll have a strip, and on this strip we're gonna stamp one of the sentiments, and I chose, and I love that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sentiments. And you can put in the front, hello friend and happy birthday inside, or hello friend, lots of love, or just a note, thank you, or congratulations, anything. So for this one, it's generic, and I'm gonna do just a note, and I have all my stamps out here, I think. Or maybe not. My just a note is right here. And I'm gonna ink in Memento black, and let's see if I can stamp straight. Voila. And now I'm going to trim one edge. Oh, did I do mine? Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. Okay, and then this is gonna go here, but I'm going to trim all the way there. Okay, and I did the opposite. I cut, so that's gonna go over there, because I didn't want to mess with this one stamping after. If I messed it up, then I had to do it. Okay, so now part of my embellishments are the linen thread and the pack of, where are they? These beautiful sparkle gems. They do sparkle. First thing that we're gonna do is put a little bit of adhesive there. I'm gonna take my linen thread. As you know, I love linen thread, and I think it goes with everything. Absolutely everything. And we're going to do it this way. Okay, and I'm going to trim it. This goes away. For the time being, I'm going to take these 3. See, that's why I don't throw away my edges, because voila, this is gonna go flush. And I know who this is. This is the politician. They always call. See? Ash. Here we go. Just a note. And now we're going to put our embellishments. And the embellishment would be gold. And let me grab my U-pick tool. We'll take your pick tool. And I'm going to go like so. Okay, and this one is gonna go like so. What do you think? Do we like it? Okay, so we're not using, please note, no designer series paper on this card. Okay, no designer series paper. This card number 1. Card number 2. Let me clean up my sentiment here and clean up. Okay, so I wanted to do something without designer series paper. Let's see if I get to it. The second card that we are making together is with these elements. Okay, so we're not going to use these colors anymore for that. So they go away. No more markers. So these are the colors for this other card, and the color were inspired by the designer series paper, because in the back it says Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, Lost Lagoon, and Petal Pink and Pool Party, but not in this one. So, and I paired it with Very Vanilla, yet again, because I think the designer series paper goes well with that. So this is your Calypso Coral card base. We're gonna fold it like so, and then fold it on its own. So this is my simple and easy fun fold. Hello, Carol. Hello, everybody. Okay, so there we go. So this is your usual simple and easy fun fold. We're gonna set this aside for the time being, and we're gonna work on this piece, and then you'll have 2 pieces, of which one is the inside and the other one goes in the front, and they are exactly the same. Okay, in case you get the kit, these are exactly the same, so it doesn't matter which one you're working on. For this one, we're gonna stamp quite a bit. Okay, then you have a piece of vellum that I embossed, and I used one of the new embossing folders that came out in the annual catalog, and I can tell you the name of it just in case you want to know. Let me see where the embossing folders are. They're in the back, and the embossing folder's name is, come on, Monica, it's called Exposed Brick 3D. That's the one. It's $11. It's one of the 3D. And so here we go. So I ran it through, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so that you will have a label already punched and a label already punched. This is a 2-inch, and this is the fancy circle there. Okay, so these aside, and I also die cut this kind of net looking, and I got it from the Chic set of dies. Okay, there, and that will be included. Now we're gonna take our Lost Lagoon, and we're gonna take a bunch of colors. We're gonna use Calypso Coral because of the card base. We're gonna use Lost Lagoon because of this. We're gonna use Crushed Curry because it's in the color palette, and then Pool Party, as well as we're gonna take our Petal Pink. So all these colors are listed in the back of our, or are in the catalog actually. It's where the suite is, and you have the list of all the colors, the possible colors that you will be able to use. Okay, the first one that we're gonna work on is this piece, and we're gonna get our Lost Lagoon and this beautiful pattern right here. Okay, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. Okay, we're working with the Inked and Tile stamp set, so I'm going to stamp right there and then stamp right here. Doesn't matter if they don't match. Okay, and then I'm going to reverse this one, and I'm gonna do like so and like so. And then right here. And right there. Okay, so I created a little bit of a background. Let me put my stuff away there and grab my cleaning tool, because all my ink pads are pretty juicy and I don't want anything to happen to my paper. So this is that, simple and easy. Now, lots of stamping happening on one of the pieces, okay? And we are starting with Lost Lagoon, and we're grabbing this little flower from here, okay? And let's see if I remember how I did it. So I know what I did. So the first one, it's full strength, okay? And probably my pattern right now is not going to be the same. So full strength, and then I'm going off, ink, and full strength right there, okay? It doesn't matter if they're lined up. I'm gonna clean my ink pad, and then I'm gonna go with my crushed curry, and I'm gonna go opposite. So full strength, it's right here, right here. I think I'm gonna go full strength there, then ink off there, and then another full strength right there, okay? Clean and put to the side. Then I'm gonna go with my Calypso Coral, and full strength, I'm gonna put it right there. I can do middle, I can do off, and I will do dark right there. It doesn't matter the middle here because we're gonna cover it, okay? Then it's done. Then I'm gonna go with Petal Pink, and I'm gonna go, okay, this is my Petal Pink, and I'm gonna go there, then ink and stamp off. And you know why? Because when I'm stamping off here, if I stamp it on here, half of the ink will be, half of the pad will be inked and half will not, okay? And then I'm gonna clean. And the last one, we're gonna put, this is messy. I know you would say, Monica, it's so messy. And so now I'm gonna go with Pool Party, and my Pool Party is gonna go full strength, ink off, and then I'm gonna go here, ink, and I don't think there's another room, but we're gonna go over there. Okay, done. So you created a background with the stamp. It's like using your designer series paper, but you're not using designer series paper. Okie dokie. Then you're gonna take your piece of embossed, that will be already embossed for you. And I noticed that this doesn't show as much, the adhesive, okay? And I like it. So this is gonna go right here to just tame everything down. And I can already attach this one to the card, okay? And if I want an extra line there, I can grab and do another line because I think I need it, okay? And you don't have to do all of it. We can just do that, and we can just do that, okay? Because I think I needed some there. Then this is gonna go on here flat, okay? Here we go. Flat, flat, flat. But look, so this is like a designer series paper. Then we're gonna take this little net, and it's gonna go right in the middle over there, and we're gonna put a little bit of adhesive. You can scrunch it a bit if you want to. It's up to you. Okay? Are we good? Simple and easy. Now we're going to take our linen thread and we're going to loosely wrap it around a bit, like so. And you know me and my wrapping around and creating, and this is going to pinch in the middle to start with, and then from there I can just, you know, make it work the way I want it to, like even if it is messy. Okay, because there's a bit of adhesive there. And now I'm going to hold on to it and grab some of my dimensionals, and it's going to be staying there for now. Okay, now I'm going to take my stamp. We're going to take the large stamp again. We're going to ink just the flowers in crushed curry. Okay, and then we are stamping on this. Voila. Are we following? Okay, there. Let me clean this, because then the last card, I hope you're gonna like it. Here we go, and then I'm going to say a big thank you with this one, with Memento. Okay, put the flower straight or semi-straight, and off I go and stamp thank you right there. Voila. Then we're going to layer this onto our circle. Okay. Then we're going to put this one down here, but I need dimensionals right there and right there. Peel, peel, peel these because they serve as double. And I want this to stay up like so, and this down here. And voila. Okay, this is our focal point for the card. And now we're going just to, what did I do? I'm gonna stamp on here, and part of the stamp set has these little flowers, and I am going to ink in Lost Lagoon. It's very juicy. So it's going to be one there and one down here and maybe a little bit there. Okay. Done. Let me clean everything here. Close it. Now we're going to take our card base. We're going to attach. We're going to use, I'm going to use liquid glue. And the reason is because I want to be able to move, and I'm not going to put adhesive there. You know where to put it. It's on here. Okay, just a bit. And then I'm going to press down, make sure that it stays closed. And from here, I'm going to center it, top, bottom, left, and right. Okay. And here we go, and this is how it goes. And then this one goes, and it gets high. It's gonna hide behind it, so you don't know that there's an insert. Okay. And we're gonna center it. And technically, should be cover everything. Okay. Now embellishment. We're going to embellish this with one over here, and then we're going to go with a small there and another large right there. And if you feel this is flimsy, you can't do this because I noticed that it's not going to show and it stays down. And this is the card for this one. And then we can even put a little bit down here for that. There. Do I want more? Do I want? You can put more dimensionals because you know me, you cannot have enough dimensionals. Never enough dimensionals. And I want to be able to have this one just stick down. Voila. So this is card number 2. What do you think? Okay, no designer series paper. We're using all the stamp set, all the stamps in the stamp set, and off we go. This is card number 2. Now, card number 3. Are you ready? This goes a little bit off of my, it's a different one, but I hope you will like it. And this has a technique. Let's see, I don't need any of these. Let me think. Let me see my card. I just need Calypso Coral. And then I will grab, guess what? White craft ink. That means that we're going to do some embossing. Here, embossing. And you're going to love it. I think you will. I think you will. Okay, I'm using this large stamp and this large leaf and a sentiment. And the sentiment that I chose is happy birthday. Okay? So let me clear everything out and let's get messy. So this is what you get if you get the kit. Okay, you will get a label. It's all very vanilla. You will have 3 strips of paper. That will be cardstock. This will be Blackberry Bliss, Petal Pink, Lost Lagoon, and then you will have a strip like this or like this. We're going to decide tonight, okay? And then you will have 2 pieces of a very vanilla, one for the inside and this is for the front. Let's set this aside and work. Now, the first thing that we're going to do, and I'm going to do something different that I've done with my card. So I'm going to take my chances, but I would suggest, I mean, if you're comfortable in doing what I'm doing tonight, then you can do what I'm doing the same way. Okay. Actually, no. I suggest you do it this way, like I did. Okay, so you're going to lay it down here, like so. What I actually did, I'm going to grab a scrapped piece of paper, like the one that I used before for my inking. I don't know where I put it. This one. We're going to do it like so, okay? You're going to get scrap paper. You're going to take a little bit of adhesive, just a bit, okay? And you're going to take the tackiness away because we just need to put this one down. We're going to just put him kind of like so straight, this, and then we're going to do like so. We're going to do like so, and it doesn't matter if it's straight or not when you put it down here. What matters is that they are butt against each other. Okay? Then you're going to take your embossing buddy. Okay? And we're going to do this all over. The important thing is that these don't separate. Then we'll see when it's time for me to take it off. It's going to be fun. Then we're going to take the stamp set. And we're going to take white. This is white embossing powder. We're going to grab our white. And we're going to grab a little tray. I'm going to use the small one that I have right here. Then we're going to ink just ink this, and we're gonna stamp up here, and then immediately ink and stamp down here. Then I'm gonna take, actually I can do that, or just pour it on top. This is your embossing powder, okay? Pour it on top, and then I'm gonna put, if they don't fall off, okay, and here we're gonna clean a bit because I'm gonna do a little bit of flicking. Okay, there we go. Okay, close this. Okay, we don't need any extra powder there. And now we're gonna heat emboss it. And grab my heating tool. And it doesn't, okay. So as you can see, it's changing color. It's getting shiny. And voila. We are done. Okay. So this is this. Let's see if this comes off. Yep. Woo. Okay. One thing that you need to remember, you need to let it cool off a little bit, okay? Because the powder is still kind of hot and wet. Okay. And I should have done a better job of cleaning it, but I like it all speckled away. Okay. Now we're gonna take this piece. Let me clean here because I have all the powder. And now we're gonna make sure that, yes, everything is dried up. And now we're gonna use our adhesive. I'm gonna do with liquid glue because if I need to move them, I can. Okay, so this is gonna go here. Then we're gonna go with this. Okay, and then we're gonna go with this. Let's see if I did a good job in spacing it. Not really. So I'm gonna push. That's why I'm using the green glue or liquid glue, because I can move it. And probably this one is just because my paper, it's a little bit wider than my original one. Okay. Voila. Okay, and so you get the gist. Let me see if I can clean this. And you know what? I'm gonna do something that I have not done in my because okay, here we go. And I'm gonna take my paper trimmer, just because I don't like these edges to be that. Let's see if I can do something without ruining it. Hold on, I'm using the other one. My other trimmer, because I want it just to go down, trim a bit, and trim a bit, so it's more centered. Okay? Are we good? What do you think? Okay, so now this is where I need your help. So I'm going to show you what I did with my original. This is the strip that you have. I'm going to take my Calypso Coral and I'm going to ink, and I'm going to stamp on this edge. One down like so. One that goes this way. And one that goes this way. Okay? And then you'll help me decide. So we're going to take our card base. This is crushed curry. We're going to fold it, crease it. And now this is going to go down here. This is going to be right there. Okay? So this is the first look. Okay? The second look would be just to put this one that I am embossed with the same embossing folder, and just put this one down here. Which one of the two do you like the best? Do you like the embossed one, like so, or do you like it with the stamping, like so? Okay, I'm gonna go with the most boats embossed. Okay, the first is the, okay, first is stamped, 2 stamp, 3 stamps, stamp, stamp. Okay, there we go. Stamped is the one that wins. Okie dokie. So we're going with my original design. So I'm going to put this one on. This one is gonna go up here, like so. This one we're going to put adhesive. I'm gonna grab our linen thread, and we're gonna do our thingy jiggy bobber that I usually do to save a bit. Okay, so we're gonna go wrap it down here and back up and down here, and then we're gonna trim it, and voila. And now we're going to use all these strips here, secure that, secure this. I think if I do this one and this one, we should be good, but let's finish it all. Might as well, right? There. This, we need it a little, so let's peel off here. Then we have to stamp 2 more things and we're done. Okay, and then you'll let me know what you think about this class tonight. Okay, so that goes down here. Like so. Voila. And then I am going to stamp the sentiment that I decided to do happy birthday on it. I'm gonna grab our memento. And hopefully I'll stamp it straight. Now, happy birthday. And then I'm going to trim. It's not straight, so I'm going to use the reverse, okay? Just because it's not going to be as pretty. But this came out not too straight, so I need to go down a bit more. Okay, better. And then I'm going to chop it off. Chop the end right there. Cut it off. And this one is going to go right there. Okay? But I'm using my mini dimensionals because I just want to put them. Okay, which one is the good side? Which one is the good side? I don't know which one of the two. Well, oh, this one. Duh. Okay, and I'm going to put it here. Peel. Okay. You always have good class with beautiful card. Thank you. Yes, this is my different one because I wanted to go back to the beginning of when we didn't have designer series paper and try to work with, you know, things. So this is going to go like so, right? And then I'm going to go with this one and let's see if I remember what I did. I did this because I don't do a knot. I just do a bow. And so, like so. So maybe I went down. Okay, now fussy here. Voila. Pull down, pull down. Here we have our bow. We're going to cut this one. I'm going to pull and then pull and pull. And then I'm going to take my bone folder, give it a little bit of a curl. A little curl right there. And we need the embellishments, and we're going to go crazy with this one. So I'm going to use silver right now. Whoops. One that goes over there. And then we're going to go with one right here. And then we're going to go one up here and one up there. Okay. And I just need to stamp my large leave just because, and voila, we are done. Let me just put this one, finish put together, and let me clean before I do a mess. I make a mess, not I do, and clean this one. My white ink. Okay. And then birthday here, so everything goes back in the container, out of the way. And voila. Let's put this card together. And you're going to tell me which one is your favorite and if you think that you like the class. Voila, voila. Finito, like you would say in Italian. Finito. All done. Let me see if this side is a little better. So we're not be... Okay, so this is card number 3. This is our card number 2. And this is our card number 1. Was there a time before embellishment? Probably. Okay. So what do you all think? This is number 1. we create a background. This is another background creation there, and this one is with the embossing. Okay, 1 and 3. Okay, so as a quick reminder, you will be able to get the kits to make these cards, to make 2 of each, so a total of 6, supplies for 6. If you are ordering $40 or more, remember, if you're using a bonus day coupon, your order will have to be $45 or more. You will get the supplies for the cards. I will not put any of the embellishments. I will put the linen thread. But if your order goes over 60, that will have to be over 65, remember, then you'll get the supplies and the pack of gem, plus you will get a free product from the new upcoming mini catalog as my thank you for being for supporting me, because it's my birthday ordering special. Okay, and then if you're gonna help me and want to get into the drawing for a big die cutting machine and a 100 shopping spree, it's one of the other, 2 names will be drawn. Then you can go do all these. So these are the entries, and that's what you can do. Okay, thank you so much, and